October 3rd, 2009. Combat Outpost Keating sits at the bottom of a valley in Afghanistan. Surrounding mountains on all sides. 53 American soldiers are stationed there. Every single military expert who's seen this place says the same thing. This is the worst location for a base in the history of warfare. The Taliban control the high ground. They can see everything. They can shoot down into the base, and everyone knows it's coming. The only question is when. At 5:58 a.m., the answer comes. 400 Taliban fighters open fire from 3 sides at once. The base explodes. Rocket propellers slam in fire, pours down from the mountains. Mortars start dropping. 2 minutes, half the outpost is on fire. The Americans are massively hurt and fighting uphill against an enemy they can barely see. Staff Sergeant Clint Romesha is in the barracks when the attack starts. He runs outside and sees chaos. Buildings burning. Soldiers pinned down. The Taliban are so close. Some are already inside the outer perimeter. Romesha's organizing a defense, but there's a huge problem. The ammunition depot is on fire and about to explode. If it blows, the entire base is gone. He grabs a team and runs through enemy fire to the burning building. Bullets are hitting all around them. RPGs are They reach the ammo depot and start fighting the fire, while Taliban fighters are shooting at them from 50 feet away. They save it, but now they're cut off from the rest of the base. Special Stephen Mace is in a different part of the outpost, manning a machine gun. Taliban fighters ring over the walls. He's firing up, trying to stop them. Then, an RPG. The explosion throws him backward. His gun is destroyed. He's wounded, but he gets up, grabs another weapon, and keeps fighting. The Taliban are now inside the base. Hand-to-hand fighting in some areas. Americans are low on ammunition. The radio is filled with calls for help. Wounded everywhere. Buildings collapsing. And the Taliban keep coming. Sergeant Justin Gallegos is on the mortar pit, on high ground, trying to provide covering fire. Taliban fighters are climbing up toward his position. He's firing mortars almost straight down at them. For real. Then he sees something that makes his blood run cold. A group of Taliban has surrounded one of the American positions, and they're about to overrun it. Gallegos calls in danger close mortar fire. That means dropping explosives so close to friendly troops. Feel the blast. He has no choice. He fires. The mortars hit the Taliban fighters just yards from the American position. It works. But now, his position is taking heavy fire. An RPG hits near him. Shrapnel tears through his leg, firing. Back near the ammo depot, Romesha realizes they need to retake the center of the base, or everyone dies. He organizes a counterattack. Him and a small team start pushing forward through the smoke and fire. They're fighting, building to building, throwing grenades, taking back ground, one bloody foot at a time. Private First Class Justin Mace sees a Taliban fighter run into a building. He chases him inside. Hand-to-hand fight in the dark. He wins, comes back out, keeps moving forward. The Taliban think they've won. He's celebrating. Some are filming them inside the base. Big mistake. That overconfidence gives the Americans the opening they need. Apache helicopters finally arrive. They held up by weather and distance. Now they unleash hell. 30mm cannons shredding Taliban positions in the mountains. Then Air Force F-15s show up, dropping bombs on enemy concentrations. The tide is turned. Romesha's team reaches the center of the base. They set up a defensive position and start evacuating wounded. He's been shot in the neck. He organizes medical evacuation, calls in more airstrikes. The defense. Blood running down his uniform the entire time. By 2 p.m., the Taliban start pulling back. They've lost over 150 fighters. The American 8 American soldiers are dead. 22, but they stopped 400 Taliban from overrunning the base. Combat Outpost Keating was abandoned 3 days later. The military finally admitted what everyone already knew. That location was a death trap. Base should have been there, but for 12 hours on October 3rd, 2009, 3 American soldiers proved that even in the war position, outnumbered 7-1, who can still fight back. Clint Romesha received the Medal of Honor. So did Staff Sergeant Ty Carter for his actions that day. Multiple Silver Stars were awarded. The men of Keating became legends. The Taliban thought it would be easy. Surround the Americans. Pour fire down from the mountains. Overrun them. They were wrong. Those 53 soldiers fought like demons. They saved each other. They refused to break, and they turned what should have been a massacre into one of the most incredible defensive stands in modern military history. That's the Battle of Kamdesh. The deadliest outpost, worst location. That is an awful location. And more in the future. and some of the bravest soldiers you've never heard of.